Welcome everybody to AutoZone Road to the Championship, presented by Type-S Atlanta. How we doing out there? Make some noise! Welcome everybody to the best track in the drifting world. Let's go!
What's up, guys? We just made it out to Atlanta. Just got in late last night, just now getting out to the track. I love it out here. First time being able to drive here, first time back since 2019. But before we even get into practice and stuff like that, got to follow up on what happened with the car. I know in our last video, you guys saw us taking the heads off the car. I think we got some shots of it on the dyno. Dropped that. But here we go. The team was able to get it all back together. So now we have the new Golden Engines 416 LS3 base motor in here, all buttoned up, put back together. I think it made 788 wheel horsepower and 782 foot-pounds of torque. So we did turn the boost down a little bit just to make sure that we're safe on the IATs, make sure that this engine's gonna last for a little bit before we get our NOS kit put on there. I think we have 1,000 RPM earlier on the full torque this time. So we're gonna have plenty of torque there, everything that we need. So hats off to the guys at Golden Engines for helping us out there. Huge thanks to everybody over at After Hours Autosports, my whole team, for putting all this stuff together in a good amount of time. So we're getting ready to go out for driver's meeting and practice, autograph signings. But before that, we have a super cool installment that we're about to do with our friends over at Accelerated. What they do is they lend educational opportunities to kids from local communities that wouldn't necessarily have the resources to do otherwise. So we're gonna have them over here, we're gonna show them around the car, we're gonna introduce them to the team, answer a bunch of questions for them, and show them that they can do this too if they really want to. So let's go check it out. Backside chicken and rice. Oh yeah, suck it up. Need to be up when. Alright guys, so we didn't get a whole lot of filming done today. We had a pretty tight schedule. We went straight from practice to warm up, so I didn't really get any time to shoot there. But we're about to go into qualifying. I think we got solid 6 laps. By our last lap, we were really starting to get it down, getting the hammer down, up the hill, and just really starting to fill all those zones. So hopefully we put together something well for qualifying. I really can't wait to get to a track that I'm comfortable with, because it's definitely nerve-wracking coming out here and throwing down laps when it's your first time at a track and you're only getting about 6 practice laps. But anyway, we're about to go out and qualify. Let's see how we do.
And they know that they can trust him because he's done everything
Right.
in the series. So.
Oh, love this guy. Josh Love. Everybody wants a little loving, and here you go. Josh Love throwing it in that first inside clip. Big, massive. Good job there from Love. Now coming in. Ooh-wee. Now coming into that second outside zone. Love a little bit short there. Short cheats himself. Now into the touch and go and bring it on home, Josh Love. Woo. Narrowly missing that inside clip. Nice job there by Josh.
So initiation, we can see was lacking. It was low angle, sort of stepped, coming through inside clip 1, not a lot of angle there. Coming up the hill, very, very little angle. Pours on a little bit more angle at outside zone number 2, but inside clip 2 is not great. You can just see that the car, it's either very, very grippy or, I don't know, must be a setup issue. The car is going quick, that's for sure. So he's going fast, but we're not really seeing the level of control and precision that we'd like to see.
Grip drop, flip-flop tank tops. Here we go, 69. Nice. There we go for Josh Love. Position 21. Gets a 69. Josh Love, After Hours Autosports. Fun-loving dude. Let's see what we got. Double thumbs up. Send it. There we go, fellas. Josh Love. All right, good initiation. Look at that, no corrections. Kind of overshoots that inside clip, but consistent through the course. Here he comes in that second outside zone, dialing it in. Yo, riding that line. That was a really good job, but overshoots, cooks it. That's an incomplete for Love. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Oh, that was such a good line on that second outside zone, but overcooks it.
All right, so it's about 12:30 on Friday. We're done with qualifying. Today didn't go well. Today was probably my lowest performing day that I've ever had. And I'm trying to not beat myself up about it. I'm still trying to stay positive and figure out what all we can learn about today. I feel like this weekend, the days leading up to today and today, just lots of things that didn't go perfectly right. And we're gonna take some time to reflect on it and see what we can figure out, where we went wrong and how we can do better in the future. I really don't have an answer as to what happened in qualifying. We set the tire pressure super low, the track cooled off in our initial run where we got a 69. The car gripped up super hard, and we've had this issue with this car before already. Pinning it up the hill, no smoke. You know, there's really nothing else to say about it. We just put a new motor in this thing last week. It's just a huge accomplishment that the team, everybody was able to come together, sponsors coming together. I mean, it wasn't just one thing that aligned, it was a lot of things that aligned, and it ended up making less power. It pulled less boost, had a different cam in there, stuff that I wasn't used to. So when we went out today, it drove completely different. And on top of that, like I said, track super gripped up. We just didn't have the power to break the tires loose on the first run, and I was just super choppy. And then second run, I don't know. It was looking fine. All I had to do was put a score on the board, and for some reason I pushed a little bit too hard, pushed it hard through outer 2, and we looped it, and really don't know what to say about it. You know, it's one of those things where just today just wasn't my day, and I'm hoping that moving forward, you know, with the season, we're gonna get to these tracks that I know that I'm more comfortable with. I will say, this is not easy. Coming out to these tracks where you've never driven it before, we got 6 practice laps. From start of practice until qualifying, 6 laps. It's difficult. This isn't like it was in Pro Spec where there was less drivers, we had more time, you know, we were getting 8, 9, 10, 12 laps. We get 6 laps on a track we've never driven before, on a car that is super gripped up, super fast. It's gonna be some clips with me and Osbo, and you can see as soon as he pours on the throttle, he just dips on me. And I was trying to make up for that by trying to change my driving style, changing when I'm getting on throttle. You can come out with a big badass car but not have the experience. But now we're sitting in a deficit with a lower power car with less experience. And you know, this isn't like going out to a Pro-Am and having a little bit less of a car, going up against a guy with a nicer car, but you can still beat him. Like, no, you're going up against the best in the world. The best, the absolute best in the world. And they have the car, and they have the skill, and they have the experience. And sometimes you just can't win. And today was one of those days. I have a lot of high hopes for the future. I understand you can't just go win every single event your first time out, you know. Everybody here has gotten here. They have a very similar story to me, or an accelerated story. Gotta take some time to reflect, time to learn. I do want to do a video following this up. I want to do a review of my runs and point out where I think I went wrong and what we could have done better. It's gonna help me, it's gonna help everyone else understand exactly what's going on, what's going through my head, what's going on with the car, what's going on with the team, so that you can get a better picture of how all of this works and how it works for me and the dynamic with my team and my car. But for now, I'm signing off for the night. We'll probably do some fun stuff tomorrow. We'll try and catch it all on camera for you guys so you can watch it at home too. Thanks for tuning in.